Yes, you can. Yeah, as long as it's outside. Keep the sound down. Hi. Mac's not around?
Upstairs having a nap.
Still sleeping off the excesses of last night?
Looks that way. Have you managed to speak to him yet?
No, I missed him this morning. Emily, can you turn that down a little, please? OK, as long as you don't go near the road, Smash any of Max's lovely windows.
Ah, I think Rip Van Winkle's finally surfacing.
Better have a word. Good night.
I'd have to be deaf to sleep through all that noise, or dead.
Look, Max, I'm sorry about us all just landing on you like this, but what could I do? Matt and Em were exhausted. We had nowhere else to go.
I know, but how do you think it looks to David? What if he tells Patricia?
Would she care either way?
Yes! Look, I'm sorry, Susanna, but you're going to have to find somewhere next week. There's no room.
Well, I'll be out from under your feet shortly. As soon as the children have eaten, I'm going to the auction at the bank's house.
Oh, what a good idea. Think I'll join you. Well, you can buy the place. At least then I'll have my own house.
Hi, Squire. Big day then?
Afternoon. You here for the auction, sir?
Oh, no. I already own my own place. Next door there.
Ah, looking forward to finding out who your new neighbours will be.
And I think I know that already, mate. My daughter's odds-on favourite. She'll get that place, no bother. So, you expecting a big turnout then?
Never can tell. Seems like a decent house, decent neighbourhood. May attract a few. There's one prospective buyer looking round already.
Oh. I'd watch him if I were you, mate. Debt. Up to here. Nearly bankrupt. Mind you, I bet they go for peanuts, don't they, these repossessions?
Not anymore. You don't get bargains like you used to.
Could you put a price on it? You know, just an educated guess, like.
Thought you already had a house.
Oh, yeah, I have, but, well, I'm just interested, you know. Right, I'll leave you to it then.
Vaughn! All right. Vaughn, wait!
What?
I need to see you.
Well, you see me now, aren't you? Not without I've suddenly become invisible, like.
Can't we go somewhere a little less public?
Look, if you've got something to say, say it.
I've got this for you, Mike. It's for his lawyer's fees and that. I promised you I'd stump up.
Yeah, well, and keep your money at home for me.
That is all the cash I've got left. Everything that's left in my Thailand fund.
Your conscience money fund, you mean?
Look, Ron, I am doing this for Lindsay. Not for you, or Jackie, or even your Mike, come to think of it. Because the way your Bev carried on the other day, I couldn't care less if I never clap eyes on any of you lot again. This is for my little girl. Because all she cares about is getting your son released. There's 12 grand there. Take it.
How do you think my son would feel knowing that I took charity money off you?
It's only money. What does it matter where it comes from, so long as it helps to get him out?
Hey, if it comes from you, it matters.
Right. Suit yourself. But if I was you, I'd have another word with an auctioneer, fella. Because the amount of cash it's going to cost you, you might have to put that place on the market.
I can't stop going on the loo yet.
Yeah, do you need a sandwich?
Oh, no, I couldn't. My stomach's in knots.
Oh, they are, I'll have it. Well, save wasting it.
Well, I might have had it after the auction.
Yeah, but it'll all be dried up by then. And anyway, you'll be on the champagne celebrating owning number 9 after.
Yeah, I suppose I will. Well, there's one thing to do now. I've
couldn't afford champagne on the money she puts into the kitty, or lack of it.
At least she's trying, Jackie.
Oh, while it lasts.
Hey, go and get dressed, will you? Don't want to miss the auction.
Oh, won't it be great having a house all of my own?
If you get it.
Hey, of course I will. Because what Jackie wants, Jackie gets.
I was just thinking about Kylie and what life would have been like for her if I hadn't got out. Makes me sick even thinking about it.
She's doing really well, though, isn't she? Almost back to normal.
Yeah.
Better than her mum, eh? You can't stay cooped up forever in here, love. It's not fair to you or to Kylie. She needs your house, doing ordinary things like going to the park or taking other pictures. That's when she'll know things are really back to normal.
Sorry about the way I've been acting. Got enough worries without me being neither use nor ornament.
Love, I'm just glad to have you back. That's all I want. When you're ready, you'll do.
Yeah, but no. I can't stay in here forever, can I? I'm gonna have to sort myself out.
Well, you can do some shopping for me if you like.
Yeah. Okay, I will. Who's that at the front door?
Oh, it was no one. Your dad's sorting it out.
Mum, you don't have to wrap me up in cotton wool. Who was it?
It was the police, love. It was the drug squad.
Need any help, Mr. Sweeney?
No, sir. I know these houses like the back of my hand. Yeah, I've been cleaning the windows around here for years, you know.
Well, anything you need, just ask.
Right. I saw you talking to the fella from next door earlier on.
The chap from Casa Beveron.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he wasn't digging, was he?
Said he wasn't in the running, actually.
No, but his daughter is.
Yes, so I've heard.
All right, Bing.
Sinbad, hello. Mr. Jenkins.
That's right.
David Crosby. Your assistant said I might find you here.
Right, well, I'll carry on with my tour of inspection, shall I? Excuse me, Bing. See you, mate.
I'm the founding chairman of the Brookside Residents Association, and I thought you might appreciate a cup of tea.
That's very good of you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Jenkins, I understand that your firm deals in fine arts and antiques, not just property.
Oh, we do indeed. We value quite a lot of interesting items.
Oh, fascinating. Only I've been travelling abroad recently, and I brought back with me a rather fine example of ethnic art from the Far East, and I'd be delighted to have your opinion.
Right, see you again then, lads. Thanks very much, Mr. Caulfield. Don't mean that literally, like.
Look me in the eye and promise me you haven't been near any drugs or dealers or anyone who has anything to do with that filth.
I've told you, I haven't, honest.
What did they want then?
They're just following up all that information I gave to the MP fella. You know, names, places, dates, the lot. Give me a right going over and all.
Did you tell them?
As much as I could. Well, it was Gary who set the Rotterdam trips up. And he's the one with all the real contacts.
What was that about Gary?
The police are after your dad and Gary, love, for more information. It'll all help Mike in the end.
Do you think?
Well, Gary can tell them what they need to know, but not if he's not here, can he? Anyway, how are you feeling, love?
I was thinking I might go out and get some shopping in for me, Mum.
Nice one, good girl. Get us a couple of cans of lager while you're out, eh?
Right. Better get ready then.
I'll start making a list, eh, love?
Keep still, will ya?
Oh, I bet Sinbad's not getting himself all wound up.
Of course he is.
Do you know what? I bet he turns out to be minted, you know.
Go away, he's only a winter cleaner.
Only. A winter cleaner who never goes on holiday, doesn't drive a car, doesn't wear flash gear. He's probably got thousands stashed under his mattress.
Maybe. But then, who do you think the auction fella's going to be looking at? A short fat bloke or a girl with legs to die for?
Are you being fattest?
Well, the short-skirt chick worked on your driving test, didn't it? Ah, mind you, ruin your nails.
sake, what are you doing? I'm having a shower.
Full marks for observation. Will you leave it running for me when you've finished?
Where's David?
Out. Oh, don't be so coy, Max. We used to have showers together. You never complained then.
We were married then, and now, as you know, we're not.
Do you want me to scrub your back for you?
What I want is to have a shower in private, in my own bathroom, in what I foolishly believe to be the privacy of my own home.
Isn't it magnificent? So, what do you think?
It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, well, we're fed up tripping over it, aren't we?
Is there any provenance with this?
Not as such, but I did buy it from a very reputable dealer. There's some letters on the back. PT, the artist's initials, I believe. Parantatang, if I remember rightly.
Yes, I thought as much.
So, is it worth a lot then?
Well, Parantatang's work is quite sought after. She only does one-off pieces.
I had an idea it might be worth a lot more than we originally anticipated.
Well, to be honest, I think this might come as a bit of a shock to you.
Well, go on.
It's a copy. A good copy. Weren't you told when you bought it?
A copy?
If it were an original, it would have been worth a fortune. I got quite excited when I first saw it. And there's a fine irony about the PT mark on the back. It doesn't only stand for Parantatang, the artist.
What are you suggesting it might actually stand for, then?
Well, something a lot closer to home, I'm afraid. This was made in Port Talbot.
Port Talbot? I paid handsomely for it as a genuine example of ethnic art.
Well, I suppose Wales could be classed as ethnic.
But you're going to lose a fortune closing at this time. There's no need for you to be at the auction.
I won't be losing anything like £12,000.
Hey, 12,000 Corkhill pounds. There is a difference.
Have you gone off your cake?
I'd have been off my cake to take it after all they've dragged us through.
Well, maybe you couldn't, but I certainly could.
Yes, but Bev...
But Bev, what? I mean, Mag's trial starts in less than 6 weeks, and we don't just need money to pay the lawyers, you know. And what are we going to do? Are we going to go out there? And what happens if they don't set him free? Well, at least we could use the money left over to make life more comfortable for him.
Yeah, but what would our Michael think of us spending Corkhill's dirty money to help get him out?
You need never know.
No, but I would.
Well, maybe you're too proud to accept money from the Corkhills, but I'm certainly not.
Pavement, that's right.
Hey, Bing.
Just a bit more.
You're not charging people, are you?
Wish I could. No, just trying to keep the chaos down to a minimum.
Are you going to the show, or what?
Well, yes, if I can escape point duty, I did offer my services to the auctioneer. He was most insistent I take control out here. Right, forward a bit, please. Just a bit more. That's it, that's fine, thank you.
He didn't give you the clue as to how much you might be going for, did he?
Not really. He did say he thought the days of bargain basement prices were over. Why, are you worried about your ceiling being too low?
No, my ceiling's fine where it is. If it was any lower, Mick could have a flat head.
No, I meant the price you're prepared to bid.
Well, that's between me and me maker, isn't it? But not that I don't trust you, right?
Well, I'm not so sure you should be trusted yourself after last night's antics. Right, yes. Come forward, would you?
Right, now you've got the mobile, remember. Just ring me if there's a problem, okay?
Will do. See you later, Mum.
All right.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Well, that's fine there. Perfect. Thanks a lot. Hello there, girls.
Hiya. Hiya. It's busy, isn't it?
Yes, yes, excellent turnout.
Yeah, well, they won't all have come to bid, though, will they? Yeah, well, they won't have just come to watch.
Don't you worry, Jackie. I'm sure you'll win the day. So, how are the old nerves?
Terrible.
I'm not surprised. It's a big responsibility, you know, taking on a mortgage.
Oh, don't remind me.
And that's without all the household bills.
Oh, put me off, why don't you?
No, 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 on the contrary. I wish you the best of luck. That way I get my bungalow back, don't I?
Come on, I'll hold your hand.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, through here, please, if you wouldn't mind. Just slip it in front.
You could at least direct them to some other close. That'd improve my chances. You'll get it. I hope so. Hey, Bev, you're not coming?
Yeah, don't have to start without me.
Come forward, would you? Forward a bit. Up on the pavement. That's fine. A little bit more. Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah. Is Jimmy in? Yeah, he is. Good.
Ron said you offered him some money.
Yeah, that's right.
Most people wait to be invited in. Yeah, well, I'm not most people. Ron said he was too proud to take it off you.
That's what it sounded like, yeah.
Well, Ron might be too proud to take money off a family of drug-pushing gangsters, but I'm not.
No, you ain't gone a minute late.
No, you ain't gone. Now, my Ron's life's fell apart since his son got involved with your daughter, and no money in the world can change that. But Mike needs it. So I'm prepared to come round here, swallow me pride, and take it off you, no matter where you got it from.
Hey, I told you. We remortgaged the house for that.
Just give it to her, Jimmy.
Let's just hope it's enough to get him out of jail.
Well, that's the quickest I've ever got rid of 12 grand. Doesn't leave us much, does it?
Leaves us with nothing.
So where do we go from here?
Well, you can get yourself down that job centre for a start.
I've never signed on in my life. I'm not going to end up some sad doughlite.
If Ron can swallow his pride, then so can you. We can't live on fresh air, Jimmy. And from now on, any money that comes into this house is going to be earned. And properly.
I'll see you when I see you.
What time will you be back from the restaurant?
As soon as I can.
Great. I'll get supper ready for us.
No, I don't think so, because I'm going out after we close. Can't guarantee when I'll be back.
Oh, well, I'll leave something out for you to heat up.
Coffee and toast, maybe? That's what I normally have for breakfast. Bye.
Here we go, Sinbad. I've just been tipped the wink by the auctioneer's assistant. We're about to get underway.
I haven't got time to go to bog, have I?
Good Lord, no, not now. Here comes the great Panjandrum himself. Hello, Mr. Jenkins, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Excuse me, lads.
There's more people here than I thought there'd be.
See, the Dixons are here.
I was hoping he might have cried off. Still, at least we got a decent spec down the front.
Hey, push through to the front, Jackie. Make sure they can definitely see you.
All right, Bev, go easy, will you?
Oh, just like you went so easy with Jimmy Corkill. It's this money that's going to get Mike out of jail. Just like Jackie pushing to the front's going to get her that house. Will you push through, Katie?
Trying, all
Well,
right.
still fancy your chances, do you, Jack?
Oh, hello. Surprised you even bothered to turn up.
Yeah, well, we'll soon know who should have stayed at home, won't we? Yeah, good luck. Notes.
Aye, aye.
All right, Jim. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Ron and Bev are here.
Don't be worrying about it, love. Just ignore them.
Well, what about Sir Lindsay? What if she comes home in a panic, Jim?
She'll see us here, won't she? She'll be all right. I know she will. Just thought we'd bring you a little bit of luck.
Might as well go home now, then, eh?
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Right, I think we're ready.
Right, eyes down, everybody.
I just don't feel comfortable here. Not with Ron and Bev
Oh,
around.
relax, will you, kid? Want to find out who our new neighbours are going to be, don't we?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all here today. And I must inform you that the sale of this property is subject to a reserve price and to the conditions listed in the contract. So, if we're all ready, let's start. What can I say for this lot? Who'll give me 30,000? Thank you, sir. 31. Who'll give me 32?
Go ahead, Jack.
33 I'm looking for.
What's your limit?
40.
How high can you go?
42-ish.
Who'll give me 38? Who'll give 39? Who'll give me 40?
Go ahead, Jack.
I'm looking for 40 and 500. 40,500 I have on my right.
Go ahead, Jack.
I can't, that's me limit.
You finished? We'll go again.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Go on, I'll top it up.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm asking for 41,000. Who'll give me 41,000?
Go ahead, get in there.
41 I have on my left, I think. Can you confirm that, please?
Yeah.
41 I have on my left. Who'll give me 42?
Whatever you do, don't blink.
42 I have, thank you, sir. 43.
Go on. Go on.
Thank you, madam. Who'll give me 43.5?
Ron, are you sure?
Yeah, just call up the Ron Dixon Empire Development Fund, eh?
Don't break the bank, sir.
43.5 I have. Thank you, sir. 44?
Yes, go on. Go on.
44 I have. Who'll give me 45? Who'll give me 45? 44 I'm offered. 44 for the first time. 44 for the second time. 45 I have at the back. So, 45 for the first time. 45 for the second time.
Sorry, Jack.
All finished? Sold. Thank you very much. Gentleman at the back. Mr.
Simpson. Who's he?
Your new neighbour, apparently.
Simpson, he said his name was.
Wonder which one he is, Bart or Homer.
Linz,
What are you doing here?
I wanted to talk to you.
After what you did to me and Kylie,
Linz,
you want to talk to me?
please, Linz. Just listen to me.
No, you listen. While I tell you about our Kylie being dragged through one police cell after another by people who couldn't even speak English. What about me, terrified about where she was after they'd taken her away from me? Or what about her crying herself to sleep in some stinking jail 1,000 miles away, and it was her own dad that put her there? Or what do you think it was like when she wet herself because we didn't even know where it was put? I'm gonna kill you, Daddy! You're dead, Daddy!
A selection of Brookside books is now available from most bookshops.
All right, love. Oh, there you go. Tea, toast, and the Daily Goss. You all right? Are you comfy there?
No, I am.
Need another pillow? You warm enough?
Yeah.
Great. Listen, your mum's taking Kylie round to Val's. She wants you to get some sleep. We heard you wondering last night.
I couldn't sleep, thinking about Gary.
Yeah. Well, don't you be worrying about him at all, kid.
But I chased him away.
Yeah. And I'm going to make sure he stays away.
Dad, you can't.
Just watch me.
But I need to see him.
Love, I am not having you upset by that soft get again. He scared you half to death.
Dad, I'm not frightened of Gary coming after me. I'm upset that I let him get away.
Here we are then. 9 Brookside Close.
It's a bit small, isn't it?
Here we go in. Quick as you can, Dan. There's another load to fetch after this. Thought I could stick this in the garage for now.
So my precious porcelain has to travel in the van while your wine travels in style?
Well, you have to get your priorities right, Bill.
Right.
Oh, hello there.
Right. Just thought I'd come over and congratulate you on getting the house. Oh, thank you, Mr.
Sinbad will do, yeah.
Oliver Simpson, my wife, Belle.
How do you do?
All right.
All right. Jimmy Corkle, ex-chairman of BRA.
Bra.
Brookside Residents Association. Did all right for yourselves, didn't you, eh, getting this gaff? They're cheap and all.
Yeah, we did.
Nice one. Hey, I'd keep an eye on him, Mal, if I was you. Be rinsing his shanny out in your sink before you know it.
Really?
I own the window cleaning round. I'll be taking on another business as well, since I didn't get the out.
Oh, no hard feelings, I hope.
No, that's just the way it goes, isn't it? But, if you need anything, we're over at number 5.
Ah, will do. Thanks very much, Mr. Sinbad.
Yeah. Hey, listen, give us a shout. You know when you have the house warm.
Bye.
Bit of a sickler, eh, sir? Losing out to that pair of planks.
Yeah, it wasn't just me I wanted the house full, it was for Ruth as well, you know, something to pass on to her. I mean, look at me, Jimmy, I'm nearly 40, what have I got? A window cleaning round and a load of second-hand furniture.
Hey, still got your dosh, you know, 40 big ones, not to be sniffed at, then.
I nearly didn't have that, did I? I had a touch of the rosy Bankses. It's a good thing I lost out in the bid, because I was over my limit at the end.
So what are you going to do now, then?
Well, I reckon I should put all my eggs into the one basket and go for the gift box. Well, at least that way I can actually make sure I'm going to make some money.
Can't see you tiptoeing through the tulips, mate.
Yeah, but can you see me making me fortune with second-hand furniture? Mind you, there's a couple of potential customers over there.
Yeah, listen, get in there. And look, if you need a little bit of, you know, I'd help, like.
So you think you're getting a real job, eh?
It's either that or sign on. Money's tight, you know.
Hey, hang on. Don't you see Terry? Yeah, he's got an advert here for bar stuff. Yeah. Well, as if you haven't done it before.
Hey, yeah, nice one. Get down there. Could be Terry Sullivan's lucky day, mate.
And it could be the Simpsons as well. I reckon me and that Homer could do a nice little deal on this lot.
Morning. Oh, dear. You look rather the worse for wear, old son.
Well, I'd be a lot better equipped to face the day if I could get anywhere near my own bathroom.
Yes, she has rather taken over, I must say. Question is, how much longer is this going to go on?
Look, I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't very well throw my own children out on the streets. Susanna's right. I've got a responsibility to Matthew and Emily.
Indeed you do, Max. I would never suggest otherwise, but this is a situation you're going to have to resolve, you know. I mean, conditions are very cramped here.
All right, sir.
All right, Jim, what can I do for you?
Saw your ad in last night's paper. Thought it'd save you the bother of interviewing all sorts.
That right, is it, Jimmy?
Yeah, well, you've got to be careful. This'll attract riffraff.
Jimmy, it's bar staff I want.
Yeah, I'm your man.
You?
Yeah. Well, I have got the relevant experience, as they say. I mean, I ran this place in England a couple of years back. I was Barry's right-hand man.
Right, OK, yeah, fill this application form in and fix up an interview.
You will? Oh, come on, Terry. You and me go back years. But we could sort this over a pint, you know.
Well, that's fair dues for all, Jim. I've got to give everyone an equal chance of getting a job.
Yeah, but we're mates, aren't we?
I'm sorry, Jimmy, that's the system. Equal ops, they call it. You'll have to go through the proper channels the same as everybody else.
Sammy, give us an hand with this lot, will ya? Oh, yeah. Oh, where's the tub? Well, there are 5 us to feed. Me and Rachel are broke. She only gets her rent paid. You're gonna have to give us some money towards this lot, you know, Sammy.
I will, honest, as soon as I get a job.
And when's that gonna be?
Well, there's something in here that looks all right.
Well, you've got to get down the job centre, grab the best jobs as they come in.
How's it, girls?
Bit sick about Jackie not getting the house. Can't move in our place with 5 of us.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late now because they're moving in as we speak.
Oh, is it that Simpson bloke?
Yeah, Homer and his wife and a lad about Leo's age.
What do they like?
Look a bit posh. Big car on the driveway and all that.
Oh, well, they're not that snooty, are they?
No, I think they're all right. They just talk proper like we do, don't they?
Well, they're fitting dead well next to the Corco firm.
Well, I'll go see Jack, fill in on all the gossip.
See you, Kate.
So, are you going to go after another house?
No, I think I'm better off where I am for the moment. I'll just concentrate on making my fortune.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. See you.
Get to that, so.
All right.
Yeah, great. Listen, I've just seen your advert for bar staff.
All right.
Well, it suit me down to the ground, that. Dead handy.
Well, I'm looking for people who know what they're doing.
Well, yeah, you've got to keep the customers happy.
Exactly, and I haven't got time to train up staff.
Well, no, you're a very busy man. You've got more important things to do.
And that's why I'm looking for really experienced staff.
Well, great. I'm all yours.
You've done bar work before?
Oh, yeah, loads.
love.
Hiya.
Ready for your fry up?
Sorry, Dad, I haven't got time.
Why, where you going, kid?
To see Gary.
You what?
I've got to talk to him, haven't I? Make him tell the police about this drugs operation he set up.
Love, you haven't got a chance.
I thought you said the only way this MP can help Mike is if Gary tells them everything he knows. It's got to be worth a try.
Love, he has been lying low for weeks. No one's seen him.
Look, he followed me, didn't he? To the supermarket. So he must be trying to find me. Anyway, I phoned my mum and she's on her way over.
Oh, and then what?
Well, me and Kylie are going for a walk. It's obvious, Dad. He came to find me because he wants to talk. He'll follow me again, I know he will.
No way, I'm not having that. I'll come with you.
No, it's me he wants to see. If he sees you, Dad, he'll just disappear again. He wants to see me on my own.
Yeah, because Soft Lad knows I'll drag him off to the busies.
Please, Dad, will you just let me do this by myself? It's the only chance Mike's got. The police need Gary, and I'm going to make sure they get him.
Thought you said it was the old fella moving in.
It is, as far as I know.
Oh, I've been spreading rumours. Again?
Hey, Ron, your Bev was out of order saying that about Lindsay the other day.
No, she's not. She's entitled to an opinion the same as anyone else.
Hey, look at the back.
Yeah, they all look a bit lardy-darf around here, don't they? It's a shame that, you know, that place would have suited our Jackie much better.
Yeah, I got all this lot to go in there.
You gonna sell it in the shop?
Nah, I was hoping to do a deal with him. Looks like he needs it less than I do.
Well, somebody tell me what's going on.
Sinbad's taking over the gift box.
What, selling second-hand furniture?
No, not furniture. White goods, you know, cookers, fridges and all that.
Oh, right.
Doesn't quite add up. I mean, they've obviously come from a much larger house.
Heaven's sake, you two still spying on the neighbours? You're putting Bev out of business if you're not careful.
You can tell an awful lot about people from their taste in home furnishings, Max.
Well, as long as there's no bodies under patios or mafia shootouts, we'll get along fine.
Are you going into the restaurant?
Not till tomorrow, no.
Now, that's a really fine example of genuine craftsmanship.
Bit of a white elephant in that house, I'd have thought.
I think I'll just go over and offer them a cup of tea. Extend the hand of friendship, you know. I mean, the Simpsons could be a very valuable addition to the close.
So, the boss is having a night off, is he?
Night out, actually.
Wouldn't you rather spend an evening with the children? You work far too hard, Max, and they'd love to spend more time with you.
I've spent more time with the children these last couple of days than I have for ages, and yes, you're right, I do work hard. I work extremely hard. That's why I'm going out tonight with the sole intention of having a good time. And I won't be back until... who knows?
Max, I worry about all these
I don't want
letters.
anyone worrying about me now that Patricia's gone. Nor do I have to explain my comings and goings to you or David. In fact, the only thing the pair of you have to do is to remember that you're here purely as a temporary solution to an emergency situation. And whilst I am perfectly happy and willing to accept the responsibility of my children, you, Patricia and David are on your own. To all intents and purposes, Susanna, I am single and free, and I fully intend to enjoy every moment of my freedom.
Ron! Ron!
What do you want?
Look, I need a word.
Want your money back, do you?
Look, I know we've had our differences in the past.
Differences? That's the understatement of the century, Dan.
Listen, will ya? I just thought you'd ought to know Gary's turned up.
He's what?
Oh, Lindsay saw him yesterday.
Where is he now?
I don't know, he's done a runner.
Oh, great. So we're back to square one.
Oh, listen, will ya? She reckons that he's followed her because he wants to talk. She's off out in a bit, see if he'll turn up again.
Right, I'm going with her.
Hey! He's not going to show if he sees someone with her, is he? Especially you.
Well, OK, I'll keep well hidden then.
And then what?
What do you mean, then what? Then I'll bloody have him, won't I?
On your own?
Well, all right, then. An emergency meeting at the BRA. We'll get some of the lads together.
We?
Yes, we. You're not off the hook yet, Corker. All this is down to you. OK, you get knocking on doors, will you? And make sure it's men only, OK?
So, if you'd like to think about joining the PRA, I can assure you it offers our residents numerous advantages.
Well, we'll certainly bear it in mind, Mr. Crosby.
Oh, David, please. Actually, I'm holding the fort at the moment for our chairman, Ron Dixon. He's having a few personal problems, and we try and keep the old community spirit alive and kicking round here if we can.
Hey, Bing.
Oh, Ron. Ron, just the man. I'd like you to meet the Simpsons. Belle and...
All right, Homer. Sorry, can't stop. Bing, emergency meeting over at Sinbad's, OK?
Oh, right. Yes. Always there in a crisis, you know, protesting against injustice, raising petitions, all that. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Bing, will you move it?
Right. Well, on to the matter in hand post haste. I'll see you along. Bing.
Homer.
This'll be us in a couple of months.
What, lying on my bed surrounded by boxes?
No, stupid. Moving into our new place.
Yeah, well, we've got to find somewhere to move to first.
Well, my dad's found us somewhere.
Yeah, I know, but I'd like some saying where I'm going to live.
You will have. There's loads of flats to choose from on the dockside development.
Look, Jules, I don't want to be beholden to your dad for everything.
Oh, please. You know how keen he is. And that complex is his pride and joy.
Yeah, that and his gorgeous daughter, of course.
I can't concentrate with that thing staring down at us.
Yeah, she's a bit of a conversation stopper.
It's a complete and utter turn-off. You'll have to get rid of it, Nat.
All right, I will. But for now, just close your eyes and think of England.
Hang on a minute, let me just get this straight. You're expecting me to follow your daughter like some latter-day cowboy in the hope of bushwhacking your son-in-law?
Really, Ron, I cannot condone you taking the law into your own hands like this.
So you condone what he did to my son, like?
Two wrongs don't make it right.
David's right, it's a ludicrous idea.
I mean, what if he sees us?
He won't. We'll keep well hidden.
What, all of us? Including Sinbad? Honestly, Ron, it sounds like a plot from some awful B-movie.
Got a better idea, have you?
Well, seeing as it's one of my rare days off, yes, I have. Excuse me, you'll have to manage without me.
Me too, I'm afraid. I think you should seriously reconsider the whole thing.
No way, Bing. My Michael's facing the death penalty out there.
I'm sorry, Ron. I can't agree with you breaking the law.
How about you, mate? You on for it?
That's too risky.
You can count me out and all. I've done my bit.
You what? You caused all this cork, or you're in this whether you like it or not.
Ron, just let the busies handle it.
If that Gary gets a sniff of the business, we'll never see him again, will we?
No, it's too risky.
My son's life is at stake here. And you've got a daughter, remember?
Yeah, all right. I'll do it.
You and all, Corkill. Unless you want another Dixon death on your conscience.
Where have you been?
Been to see about a job.
That was hours ago.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't have anything to wear, so I went into town.
Sammy, you've got no money.
Yeah, well, I got it on my card, look. Think of it as an investment.
For what?
Guess who's got a job interview in the morning?
Oh, that's brilliant, where is it?
Luluth.
You're not serious, Sammy, at a club?
You're the one who's been on at me about getting a job.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm dead pleased that you're trying, but isn't it asking for trouble working there with the problems you've had?
Oh, that's all over now, Katie. It's finished.
I just don't want you getting back on it, that's all.
Well, there's no chance. Look, I just want to get a job so I can pay me way around here and get you lot off me back. Look, don't worry, Kate. I'll stick to serving the drinks.
There you go.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, bye.
Any sign of Famous Five?
They're down to 3 as far as I can tell.
I wonder what the emergency was.
Probably some kind of secret code, you know, like a Masonic handshake.
I'm going to run Jules home. Any chance of borrowing the Saab?
You watch my paintwork.
Don't worry, Mr. Simpson. Nat's always very careful.
Oh.
Bye, Jules.
Bye.
Looks like they're building a den or something.
Yeah, probably. They were fond of dens.
Who were?
The famous five.
All this business has given me a hand here. It's stupid. I thought you said your Lindsay was getting off.
She is. Any minute now.
All right. Looks like we're moving.
You might give the signal.
Who do you think you are, the flaming Lone Ranger?
Okay, come on, let's go.
No, that's all right, Paul. No, if you've already hired a video, I mean... Yeah, no, Roger's tied up too. All right. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. What is the matter with everyone?
Oh. No one to play with, Max?
No, they're all wrapped up with their night school and videos.
It wouldn't hurt to have a night in, Max.
He looks awfully tired, doesn't he?
That's because he's burning the candle at both ends.
No, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm still here, you know.
And if I were you, old son, that's where I'd stay. At least for this evening.
I'm making some fettuccine for supper. You're welcome to join me.
Well, I suppose I could eat something before I go out.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Max. Surely you can enjoy the comforts of your own home for one evening. I mean, how can you possibly hope to run a business efficiently when you're permanently worn out?
There's a bottle of your favourite wine in the fridge.
Yes, a delicious home-cooked meal and your favourite tipple. What could be nicer?
All right, I give in.
Well, that's good. Be ashamed to waste it all now that David's going out.
You're going out?
Oh, yes, didn't I say? West Drive with the over 55s. All right, I better get going. So, see you both later.
It'd be nice to spend an evening in just the two of us. It's ages since we spent time together.
Yeah, just this once.
Oh, for goodness sake, Max. What on earth do you think I'm going to do? Seduce you?
I'm really not sure, Susanna, but, I just want you to understand, now that Patricia's gone, I have no intention whatsoever of walking into another relationship. Not with anyone.
Here you go. We're going to slow you down now, eh? Oh, there we go. Right, let's get you out. Where do you want to go next? Yes, there's a good girl. Kissy. Mwah. Whoa. I see you can do it. Don't you push with you?
I can't think of anyone we've met so far doing justice to one of your famous dinner parties.
Well, especially now we've got a dining room. Cheers.
Mum, you know that £5 I owe Nat? Well, he wants it back.
What, now?
Well, yeah.
So?
Well, so, can I have an advance of my pocket money?
Sorry, Dan.
But why not?
Because we've got to cut back a little.
Well, so you keep saying.
And that includes your pocket money.
Well, you can still afford to guzzle wine while my pocket money gets cut.
Afraid so.
Well, what about Nat? I bet he gets his allowance.
Well, Nat will get what we can afford, the same as you will.
Oh, that's just great. No money, no friends, no things.
God, I've got cramp. Shh.
Here.
That's him.
Let him lay one finger on my little girl.
Right. I want to give the signal.
Come on.
Hang on. Oh, bloody hellfire, it's not him.
Yeah, over there.
Where?
Lee! Oh, God. Only flaming Gary lookalikes, are they?
Yeah, there's only one of the real thing.
And if I'm not mistaken...
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's him. Come on, get going.
You ready?
Come on, go. Get him.
Got him!
What are you doing?
Sorry, mate.
You must admit, it is pretty offensive.
Well, it depends how you look at it.
I think there is only one way of looking at it.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a rather interesting study of extremes.
Yeah, not according to Jules.
I think a can of emulsion's called for, don't you?
I'm not sleeping in that room. I get claustrophobia.
You'll just have to manage like the rest of us.
But he's only got my bed in and it's full.
What about my computer, my books and stuff?
They'll have to go in this room.
Well, so why can't I swap with Nat and sleep in here?
Because I need somewhere to study, preferably away from you.
So do I. Now I've got to go to a crappy school with a load of sickos.
Daniel.
Why can't I just go back to my old school? I knew everyone.
You haven't even been to the new school yet. You might even like
I
it.
don't need to go to know it's going to be a complete dump.
Shut up, Dan.
It's all right for you. You can do whatever you want.
Come on, Dan. It's not such a disaster.
Well, yes, it is. You tear me away from my friends, ruin my life, and you don't even tell me why.
I told you to keep away, Dad. You could have ruined everything.
I'm sorry, love. I just thought that if we could catch him...
You'd what? Beat the truth out of him.
Hey, the sooner we get that tow rag down the police station, the sooner my son gets home.
I don't think that's what I want as well. It's all I want. Gary is Mike's last chance, and if he sees you three carrying on like this, we'll never see him again.
Any likely looking jobs in there?
No, nothing worth wearing my shoe leather out for.
You're going to have to sign on the doors, you.
Listen, there's no way I am lining up in a place full of dossers and scroungers.
No, you can't afford to be proud. We've got bills piling up and a mortgage needs paying.
Look, I've never signed on in my life, and I'm not starting now. I've still got my principles, if nothing else.
Oh, funny set of principles. You make money out of peddling drugs to people. You won't claim what's rightfully yours.
Look, if you must know, I've got a very good chance of getting my old job back.
Where? La Luz?
Yeah. Had a word with Terry yesterday. He was, you know, playing the boss like bit cagey, but he won't let down an old mate, will he?
That's good.
Well, I'm gonna go and have a shave, then get round there, chase it up, eh?
Tell our Lindsay her tea's going cold.
Hi, Kyles.
Hello, Kylie, love.
I want Mummy.
Grandad's just gone upstairs to bring her down. What do you want for breakfast, eh? Do you want cornflakes or Crispies? What do you want? Hey?
I want Mummy.
I know you want Mummy. Well, she's coming now. She's just upstairs.
Jackie! She's not there, oh, Lindsay, she's gone.
What do you mean she's gone? She's been in the bathroom.
Jackie, she is not there. She's disappeared. I'll look around, see if anyone's seen her.
This looks very professional, Sinbad.
Yep, just gonna sort me stock out now, and I'm on my way. Got a couple of mates listening out for me.
What on earth are they doing over there?
Yeah, beats me, Bing.
Anyway, gotta get off to the shops. I'll see you later.
Oh, if you go round the shops, I'll give you the spin in my mean machine.
Oh, splendid. Yes, thank you.
Oh, don't throw this away.
Look, I don't think I'm going to need a gardening hat here. It's going to take me about 5 minutes to do this now.
I'll do the garden.
Oh.
Stupid, I know, but I could have sworn I just heard Dan offering to do some work.
I did. For a fee, of course.
That sounds more like the Daniel I know and love.
Sorry, Dan, you'll have to stand on your own 2 feet from now on.
Worth a try.
So instead, you can give your mum a hand with that lot.
Well, why can't Nat?
Because he's gone to uni.
Oh. Where's that going?
Oh, Thought we could stick it up in here.
Well, I thought we'd agreed essentials only.
Exactly. This is essential to my health and well-being, as well as lending a rosy glow to the world. Oh, Belle, there's no need to take it that far.
Well, what's the point of keeping these when we've lost the horse as well as the house?
Well, Saracen won them.
Oh, I'll put a board up in here for them.
I wonder if he's missing me.
Well, we can pop over and see him at the weekend, if you like.
Can I go to Jonathan's?
Yeah, don't see why not.
Really don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, Mum, please.
I need to get this place straight.
Yeah. Your mum's right, Dan. There's loads to do here, and I'm back at work next week.
And anyway, this is our home now, and we have to try and get used to that.
And you haven't heard from her, Kelly? All right, love. Thanks.
Well, she must have gone dead early because no one's seen her around here.
What if she's had an accident or something?
No, she knows what she's doing.
We'll have to get out there and look for her.
She could be anywhere. We'll just have to sit tight.
Jimmy, she could have wandered off anywhere out there. You saw the state she was in.
Look, she knows what she's doing. And we'll just have to keep our heads down and let her get on with it. Love, she's made her mind up. She's gone to find Gary. And there's nothing we can do to stop her.
Oh, where's the party then? We all invited?
Sorry, folks, invitation only.
Party at this time of day? Surely not.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Crosby. We're going for a job interview at Lulooth.
Rachel, are you sure that's a good idea? You come across some very rough types at that place, you know.
Well, you and your mates from the over 55s had your Christmas do there. I didn't hear you complaining then.
Don't worry, Mr. Crosby. The job's spoken for anyway.
I've got just as much chance as you.
Well, yeah, in a few years, maybe, when you've grown up a bit. Bev, can I slip these on in here?
Yeah, as long as you pay for them.
Rachel, Samantha does have a point, you know. You are still very young.
You can say what you want. I'm going for this job, and I'm going to get it.
Oh, yeah? Well, may the best girl win, eh?
All right, sir?
Oh, all right, Jim. Wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah, listen, just wanted a quick word about this job. There's me application form. All filled in, official like.
All right, thanks. Thing is, Jim, I'm a bit busy right now.
Yeah, it won't take a minute. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it seems fine.
Great, right, go on then.
What?
Interview me.
What, now?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Jim, you know, I've got a few others to see first.
Terry, I need this job.
Yeah, and I need someone who's going to be reliable.
How do you mean, like?
Well, let's be honest, Jim, you were famous for your skiving off.
Yeah, not anymore, I swear. I'll be here every night for you if you want.
I'll have to be honest with you, Jim, I can't take you on. I daren't. Not with your track record.
But I'm finished with all that. Please.
Come off it, Jimmy. It was only a couple of weeks ago the police were raiding your place and then some drugs baron is spraying your house with bullets.
Terry, for God's sake, I swear to you, I'm out of all that now.
I can't afford to take the chance. I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're too much of a risk.
There are, love. You go and choose your sweeties while Nana gets something for ready. Oh, hello. Miss Simpson, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, hiya. I'm Jackie Corkill. I live next door.
Oh, and I'm Bev from number 8 and the manageress of this place as well. That's 265, please.
I believe I met your husband.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah, he says.
Off on some emergency mission with, your father, Ron, isn't it?
My partner, actually.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, how are you settling in then, love?
Fine, fine. Usual mess, of course. Nice to meet you both.
So, yeah. Right then, what do you want?
Don't worry. I haven't come in for a chat.
Wouldn't waste me breath.
Look, can I just have some paracetamol?
With pleasure. About 500 should do the trick.
I wouldn't need them if Ron had kept his nose out yesterday.
My Ron is fighting to get his son out of jail.
Maybe. But my daughter's wandering around on her own out there, thanks to your Ron getting his posse together, playing cowboys and Indians.
Oh, gone looking for Gary again, has she?
What's that supposed to mean?
You want to watch that daughter of yours. She's like the rest of her family. She's off her head. How do you know she hasn't made it up?
She said she's seen him.
Exactly. She said she's seen him. Now, if you ask me, the only place she's seen Gary is in her head.
Well, I'm sure you'll find the same in this business, Terry, as I did in the hotel industry. I mean, clients expect a certain standard.
Oh, it's just like that in the restaurant trade. Customers want a really good service.
And you've got a great club here, Terry. You need good staff.
Quick, efficient, helpful.
Well, I've got lots of experience, you see.
And so have I.
Yeah, but, well, you need someone with a bit of personality, you know, lots of fun.
You need reliability.
You need someone like me, you know, with a bit of pizzazz.
Or like me with a bit of style, youth and no ties.
Yeah, but I'll have them lined up at the bar, won't I? 10 deep.
And so will I. I'll have them
Hang
lined
on
up.
a minute. Whoa, hang on, girls. I'm dead impressed with both of you. But unfortunately, I can only take one of you on.
Yeah, but it should be...
Hang on. There's only one way I'm going to be able to decide this, and I'm going to have to give you both a little test.
Linz? Linz? I never meant any of this to happen. I'm sorry.
Sorry. And you think that makes it all right? Oh, I can't quite get the hang of this. Do you think it's the beer pump?
I'm afraid not now. If you have a look at Sammy's, you'll see it's perfect.
Yeah, it would be. Right. There we go.
Now, if Sir would care to taste.
Right. Hey, it's cracker, that. What is it?
It's a Sammy special. It's called Giz a Job.
I'm sorry, Rachel. Sammy's got the job.
Just wanted to explain, to tell you why I planted those drugs.
Go on then. Tell me what made you put me and Kylie through that hell.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know why you had the three of us thrown into some stinking prison, stripped and searched for drugs? Your only child was taken away screaming in the middle of the night.
I swear, I never knew the plane was stopping in Bangkok. I didn't think it'd stop anywhere. When Jimmy told me, honest, I rang the airport. I told him it was a hoax.
And you think that makes it all right?
I was off my head, Linz.
Mike is still in some tight prison because of you.
Look, when you and him went off together, I thought I'd never see you and Kylie again. I couldn't... I just wasn't thinking straight.
You never do, Gary. That's your problem.
Oh, come on, Linz. What was I supposed to do? It's down to you and all. You were the one going off with some other bloke, taking me daughter halfway across the flaming world. I had to do something. I couldn't just let it happen. You took everything I had. You know what Kylie means to me? You're my wife. You can't just... You stood in that church and promised. Lindsay and Gary forever, that's what you said. You can't just walk away from all that, pretend it never happened, and expect me to do nothing. All I ever wanted was for us to be a family. A little place of our own. Enough money coming in, nothing flash. Just the three of us together. And you wanted that and all, remember, Linz?
Things are different now, Gary. That was then.
Oh, but they don't have to be. You're still my wife. Kylie's still my little girl.
I know she is. And I know how much you love her.
You can't take that away from me.
I'm sorry.
I won't let you. I still love you, Lindsay. And I won't give you and Kylie up without a fight.
This is magnificent. You're an extremely lucky young man.
One up from Thomas the Tank Engine, eh, Danny?
You must be joking. Not even allowed to breathe on it.
Oh! My new mobile. Hello? Yes. Oh, cheers. Hello?
So, you're the train buff, Oliver?
Afraid so. I did a few of the great railway journeys after I left university, and this one was a bit special. Promised myself I'd recreate it when I was too old and grey to go travelling.
Oh, you're never too old. My wife and I travelled extensively last year, you know. India, Burma, Malaysia.
Oh, I haven't met your wife yet, have I?
No. Jean's in France with friends.
Right, your first house clearance. Better get over there before the big boys do it. See you later.
Right.
Bye.
Good luck, Sinbad.
Cheers.
Sinbad's just taken over one of the shops in the parade. Fingers crossed it's successful. Poor chap's had one or two personal problems over the last couple of years.
Well, it seems like he's not the only one. Ron, Dixon, is it? Emergency meetings, games of hide and seek.
Yes, the BRA meeting yesterday. I'm afraid it must all seem terribly confusing to you. Look, why don't you and your wife pop over for a spot of supper one evening this week?
Well, it would be rather nice to get away from all this chaos for an evening.
Oh, splendid. Say, Friday, 8 o'clock. We could fill you in on who's who and what's what and introduce you to the clothes, so to speak.
Lovely.
Kylie used to love me bringing her here. Little fishing net. Big bag of bread for the ducks. I want to see her, Linz. I miss her.
Why did you run off like that when she came out?
I was doing me head in. Your mum and dad going on at me all the time about going to the busies. I'm not some big-style drugs baron. I just get out my depth. I had to get away, sort myself out.
And have you?
Yeah. Took me a while, but I'm renting a nice little flat now. I've even got a job on the taxis. Sharing a cab with an old mate from school. I'm working all hours, but the money's all right.
And what about the drugs?
I've finished with them. Honest. I swear on Kylie's life. I know I've been stupid, but I just want to give you and Kylie a decent home. You know, everything you've always wanted.
Gary, please.
Come on, Linz. Give me a second chance. You owe me that much.
I owe you?
Yeah. You got me mixed up with the drugs in the first place.
Me?
You're pushing me to go and work with your dad on his crappy taxis.
But I never knew a thing about the drugs.
Nor did I until you forced me into it. It's your old fella with his big talk and fancy ideas that got me in this mess. So if you're looking for somebody to blame, it's just as much you as it is me.
No word from Lindsay?
We've been in the park, haven't we, love?
Thought she might, you know.
And we've been sat here waiting to hear all about Grandad's new job since we got back, haven't we? So when'd you start?
12th of never.
What did Teddy say?
Same as all the others.
Do you want to go upstairs and get another book, love? There.
Yes.
It's a good girl. It's the drugs, isn't it?
I thought it was a mate.
Jimmy, you're going to have to sign on, love. We can't manage with no money coming in.
That's where I've been. Sitting in a room with a snotty-nosed kid telling me what I can and can't do. Working out my entitlements.
I know it's hard, love. But there's millions like you out there. No one gives a toss. You're just going to have to ignore the likes of him.
Looking at me as if I'd just crawled out from under a stone. And all for a few lousy quid a week.
Wasn't there anything?
Care assistance. A couple of pub jobs. Well, there was one job in a pub. I think I might be in with a bit of a chance. Down the Pacific Star, you know. Assistant manager's job.
Oh, there yours, eh? Well, that doesn't sound too bad, does it?
Haven't got much choice, have I? But no way are a load of ponces adding me to the banks of the unemployed.
David was very interested in the layout. Seems he's a bit of a travelling man as well.
Oh, really? What was that, Blackpool, Isle of Man?
Come on, give the poor bloke a chance.
Well, from what I've seen of him, he's got all the makings of a prize bull.
We do seem to have landed in the midst of a rather odd collection of folk.
I think that's a bit of an understatement.
So who would you rather spend an evening with? Sinbad the Chamois or Bing the Ball?
Is that the best you can offer?
Well, there's always room at Casa Beveron, of course, with Ron.
And Bev, his partner, actually.
Exactly. So the good news is, Bing has won.
He's won what?
The pleasure of our company for an evening on Friday.
Ollie, no.
Sorry, he insists on filling us in on the Rogues Gallery.
They're all so nosy. They're going to ask me all sorts of awkward questions.
Oh, I think Bing's far more interested in taking us down the road to Mandalay.
Oh, God, what time's Bob Hope arriving? Danny, your dinner's almost ready.
Oh, I'm starving. I've had some money, buy some sweets. And my Investors Chronicle's out today.
If you're enough of a financial whiz kid to read the Investors Chronicle, then you'll have no problem organising your budget.
My fancy shares are going through the roof. I need to check the share prices.
Sorry, Dan. If you're that desperate for money, you'll have to do the same as other budding entrepreneurs.
What?
Get out there and find yourself a job.
Sinbad, how's it going? Did you make a killing at the house clearance?
Did very well, thanks, Bing. I got me cooker, fridge, washing machine, iron, the lot. And I'll give them a little once-over before I sell them on, like.
Splendid, old son. So, when's the grand opening?
Well, I'm going to need a little bit more stock, but sometime next week, I hope.
Ah, do you know, I really think you might be onto something here.
Yeah, well, it's not everyone that can afford to pay high street prices, is it? And there's plenty of people on the lookout for good quality stuff on the cheap, so I'm just trying to help them out.
Yeah, very commendable.
Mind you, I'm in it for a bit of profit and all, you know.
Oh, of course, of course. Nothing wrong with a bit of free enterprise.
Oh, no, certainly isn't, mate.
Hiya.
Hiya, H.
Part of the fly's got it.
I certainly am, yeah. T-H-E, Thomas Henry Edward Sweeney.
That's very good. The penny hadn't dropped, eh?
Yeah. Well, the Sweeney, I thought it might make a good gimmick, you know. The Sweeney for arresting prices. So, what about the job? Are we going to be on for free pints at La Luz or what?
Not off me, you know.
Ah, so, I take it the interview didn't go very well.
He gave the job to Sammy.
Ah, well, something will come up, Rach.
Surely you realise you couldn't have done that job anyway at your age.
Oh, never let on I was under 18.
Oh, bad move, Rach.
Yeah, no, but I've been looking for a job for ages. I'm just fed up of being broke all the time. Can't even claim on the dole. Now I've got to put up with that Sammy gloating and all.
The police still want to talk to you, you know.
I've already been arrested once. I don't want to get put away.
Like Mike, you mean?
Have you heard from him?
No, not for a while.
He must hate us.
What do you mean?
Because of what we did to him. Both of us put him in that prison, Linz. There's no getting away from it. We've ruined his life.
I just can't leave him there. Please, Gary, you've got to help him.
I don't know, Linz.
Well, you have to tell the police everything, you know.
I already did that. Went to the busies. Given me statements.
Oh, the drug squad came round to my dad's the other day. They said they need more than that.
Like what?
Well, my dad said they need names, dates, who you spoke to in Holland.
No way, Linz.
Well, who set it up for you here?
You want me to put myself on the line for him?
Not for him, for me. It's all my fault, Gary. I've ruined everything and wrecked everyone's lives. If you really love me, you'll do this one thing for me.
That was the auctioneer on the phone. Furniture goes up for sale next week.
Let's hope it reaches its reserve price.
I thought I'd got rid of all these.
I'll do it now.
For goodness sake, don't you trust me?
Don't be silly, Belle. Of course I do.
Then why are you making such a fuss about a few tranquilizers?
I'm not. I'm just a bit surprised you've hung on to them. I thought we were past all that now.
Look, we are. I haven't needed those for ages, you know that.
So why?
It just helps to know that they're there.
Oh, Belle. We have to move on.
I know, and I want that as much as you do.
We've got this new house. Now, I know it's not what we're used to. But we're together, right? That's what matters. It's all gonna be fine. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I do what you want, go to the busies, tell them everything, what then?
I don't know. The MP said it'll help Mike's case.
And when he gets back here, what about me? When he lands back here, what happens to me
He's
then?
innocent, Gary, and you know he is.
So if I do decide to tell him everything,
Please, Gary.
if I put myself on the line, what do I get in return?
Whatever you want. Anything. We've got to do something. I mean, we put him in there.
Okay, then. Come back to me. You and Kylie. Come back to me and I'll name names, give dates, everything the drug squad need to know to get Mike Dixon home. You'll have to choose. You and me, back together forever. Or Mike stays in that jail. It's up to you.
What am I going to do with her, Jim? She won't eat. She'll hardly even speak to me. Do you think I should ring the doctor?
I've told you there's nothing wrong with her.
Yeah, but she must have been wandering around on her own for hours yesterday.
She's been looking for that no-mark husband of hers. That's what she's been doing.
I keep thinking what Bev said, you know. How's it's all being in her mind. I mean, what if she is making it all up?
Well, for Mike Dixon's sake, let's hope she isn't. My cake's finished there.
Yeah, there you go. What time do you have to start?
At past.
Made up you've got this job, you know. At least you don't have to sign on, do you?
It'll do. For now. Terry Sullivan should have had me back at that club.
Never mind him. You've got an assistant manager's job without any help from the likes of him.
I know. And have you seen the Pacific Star? It's a dive.
Yeah, but it belongs to a brewery, Jimmy, with loads of pubs. You'll get a manager's job in no time.
Suppose so, yeah.
And where's your tie?
I'll behave with you. I don't need a tie.
Oh, not having you turning up on your first day without a tie. There's one on the hook in the hall.
Hi, love, all right.
Yeah. All right, love.
You mean this?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to look a divvy in this. It is not a shirt and tie type of pub.
Yes, well, you can set an example and raise the tone of the place, can't you, Lynn?
Yeah.
Right, I'll be nipping round to our Val's later, you know. Do you fancy coming with me, love? I know, we could call for it and then go and have a drink in your dad's new pub, eh?
You are joking, aren't you?
Why not?
I'm not having yous going in there. You'd be getting all sorts of hassle from all the no marks in that place.
Well, we just get your dad to bar them out, wouldn't we, love?
I don't fancy it, thanks.
Right. Maybe another time, eh?
Oliver, hello there. Oh, hi. Few last-minute additions for tonight.
Sorry?
Supper at our place. You haven't forgotten.
Not quite.
That's very kind, but there's no need.
What time do you want us?
All right, Elmer. How you doing, Bing?
Evening. I gather he's not the most popular resident on the close.
That is something of an understatement, Oliver.
Dad, can you help me over to Farnbury? I'm going to Jonathan's.
Yeah, just a moment, Dad. So, what time then, David?
Oh, about 8, if that's all right with you.
Fine. We'll see you then.
I'll look forward to it. Nice to have you on the close, Daniel.
Dad, can we get going? Because I'm staying over.
Not now, you're not. Sorry.
But why not? Mum said I could. What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. But you have to be up at 7 in the morning. Hi.
Hi.
What do you mean? Why do I have to go up at 7 o'clock?
What's the matter, Dan?
He won't take me to Jonathan's.
Why not?
Because Dan is now a member of the toiling classes. He starts his paper round tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock sharp.
What? Well, this is a wind-up.
Definitely not. I saw a card in the newsagents by the library. Roll up tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock sharp, ask for Mr. Farrell.
You could have asked first.
I did, the other day.
I never actually thought you'd find anything.
He has got a point, Ollie.
You've been giving us constant earache about not having enough money. Well, now you've got the chance to earn some for yourself.
Great. I'd like to see you go up at that time in the morning.
I've done it before in my time, and some people have no choice if they want to earn a living. Hi, Nat. Hi, Jules.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Mum. I don't mind if Jules crashes for supper, dear.
Not if you don't mind fending for yourself.
We're invited to Bing's for supper. I'm going for a shower.
Dad!
Don't think I'll have to get one of them little sack trucks for this job, you know. Unless you want to be my full-time assistant.
Cooking pizza is easier.
Oh, yeah, but it's not as good for the old bodybuilder as jumping fridges, I know, is it, lad?
Hey, don't count on me helping every day, you know. This is just a one-off, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, Watson, do you reckon this is worth buying?
Yeah. Just needs a cleaning.
That lekker cookie she's got in there is ancient. Look, how long we're going to be? I've got to get back to the shop, you know.
Look, another 10 minutes and then we're done, all right?
All right, not another cup of tea.
Yeah, thanks very much, love. Yeah. Come on, she's lonely, isn't she? We don't want to hurt her feelings. Are you ready? Legs bent, back straight, and...
Where did they live before they came here?
I'm wondering when they're moving into the close.
Hi.
Hi, are the kids all right?
Oh, yes, they're fine. Philippa's mother says you can collect them any time after lunch tomorrow.
Good man, you got the wine?
Yeah, 2 red and 2 white, and any you don't open go straight back to the cellar.
Oh, you'll be lucky. With Matt and Em out of my own a line tomorrow, I just might indulge myself.
Yeah, well, don't forget you've got a couple of flats to see tomorrow, haven't you?
Right, Max, you can be the wine waiter.
Well,
I'm rather looking forward to all this.
Me too.
It'll make a nice change for us to entertain, won't it, Matt?
I was about to say that I've got things to do.
Like what?
You'll be here for the meal, won't you?
No, I've got to go back to the restaurant for a couple of hours, and then after that, I'm going out.
Oh, Matt.
Surely you can stay for supper.
Well, I'm really sorry, but it wasn't my idea. It was you invited them.
On behalf of us all, yes.
And David and I have cooked for 5.
Oh, come on, Max. You're always complaining there's no one on the toast you have anything in common with. Well, the Simpsons look very promising. Surely you can make an effort.
Exactly. And you don't want your first truly civilised neighbours to think you're ungracious, do you?
Yeah, I'll go and ask Mick, all right? He'll have a few, Bob.
Oh, very kind of him.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Mick, you haven't got a fiver to lend us till later on, have you?
A big wad of buns when we left.
Yeah, I know, but I've run out of cash. I'm only a fiver short.
How much have you paid for this stuff?
Well, a lot more than a bargain for. Look, Mick, she's lived in that house nearly 40 years. She lost her husband last year, and now she's got to go and live in sheltered accommodation. She's stuck.
What if you don't pay the first year's rent?
No, and she's stuck with a load of old furniture that she can't use anymore. So, yeah, I made her an offer for the lot.
Oh, joking, are you? Only came for the fridge and the cooker.
Yeah, I know, but look at her, Mick. I can't just leave her with a load of furniture that she can't shift. So have you got a fiver?
Yeah.
Cheers. Come on, it won't take us long getting it all out.
No. It's going to take at least 3 trips. Minimum.
Yeah, I know. Well, I did promise her. There you go, Mrs. Sedgwick.
Thank you very much.
I reckon she saw you coming, mate.
What?
Nothing. Come in.
Where are we going?
Linz, have I left my black airbrush down there? Will you have a look on the windowsill? Linz? Just as bad as your dad can't hear me.
Lindsay? Lindsay? David! No, come through, come through.
Thanks.
Oh, hello there. Glad you could make it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Right, well, this is Susanna.
Yes, hi.
And Max.
Hello, Max.
How are you?
Oliver and Belle.
Please to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Please sit down. Go sit down.
Dinner won't be long.
Oh, you're the cook for the evening, then?
Well, with a little help from Susanna.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could I offer you a drink? Wine or something else?
Oh, wine would be fine, thanks. White.
Ollie?
What's the main course?
Lamb.
Ah, red for you then.
Cheers.
Max, I'll see to the drinks. You lot have a chin wag.
So, have you settled in yet, or is that a stupid question?
It's a stupid question.
Well, Ollie, please. We are a bit disorganised still.
Nice to get away from the boxes for an hour or two.
How long have you and your father lived here?
Oh, I'm sorry, but no, David's not my father.
Oh.
What's all this?
Oh, no, Belle thought that you were Susanna's father.
Sorry.
So, you're Max's father?
No, most decidedly not.
Perhaps I could explain. You see, David is my father-in-law. Yes, you see, David's daughter is my second wife, Patricia.
Oh, so Susanna's your third wife?
Oh, good Lord, no.
No, Susanna is Max's first wife, ex-wife.
Max goes in for marriage in a big way.
Heaven's sake, you make me sound like I'm some sort of Richard Burton Mark II. I've only been married twice.
Actually, 3 times, Max.
Oh, yeah, of course, that's right. Yes, I remarried Patricia after we were divorced.
Right, so now you're not married to anyone?
Oh, yes, I am. To Patricia.
Patricia and the children, Max's children, they're living in France just now.
Staying with David's wife. Our children are staying overnight with a friend.
Oh, I see.
Well, it's different. Confusing, but different.
Yes. Well, whoever we are, I'm sure we'll all get along splendidly. Cheers.
Cheers.
What about here?
Doesn't exactly go with that thing.
Yeah, but that's getting painted over.
Anyway, why bother?
Because I want it to look lived in.
There's no point. We'll be married in a couple of months. It's not as if we're going to be living here.
Couldn't live here. It's not enough room to swing a cat.
I don't know why your mum and dad moved anyway. I loved your old house.
Yeah, well, that was their choice, not mine. Anyway, like you say, I won't be here for long.
Oh, you big softy. Keeping all your old birthday cards. God, these go back years.
I thought Mum would chucked all those out.
They're all from your sister. Where's Dan's?
Oh, you never sent me any. I told Mum to dump all this, so no room to keep it.
Maybe I'll get to meet this sister of yours one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Telly's all yours. I'll go to bed.
Well, this time? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Up at dawn for you.
It's not fair. You never had to do a paper round.
Yeah, but I had to do all those holiday jobs, even in the sixth form. And then there's that farm work during the summer. That was an early start.
Not at flipping 7 o'clock. I have to be up at 6:30 to make it.
Sweet dreams. Hey, just imagine all those paper girls.
Stop teasing him, you. Night, Daniel. Night. Poor kid.
Ah, I agree with Dad. It'll do him good. Put hair on his chest.
What, like you?
Jules, don't. Not here.
Why?
Stop it. Because Danny's next door.
Spoil sport.
You'll just have to wait.
Listen, I can't stay there forever. I can't do me workouts if the garage is chocker without furniture.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'll get shut of it as soon as I can.
I mean, most of the gear's only fit for a bonfire anyway, son. You make nowhere near what you paid for it. Listen, mate, it's no use feeling sorry for them ideas like Mrs. Sedgwick. Loads of people ask me for credit, and that's where you learn the lesson. If you're going to make a good go at business, you've got to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean it, Sin. If I listened to all the sub-stories I've heard, I'd be bankrupt by now. All right, Jackie.
All right, Jack.
Mick, you haven't seen old Lindsay and Kylie, have you?
Not today, no.
God, where is she? She just went out without saying a word.
Well, have you tried all her mates?
I've tried everywhere I can think of, Sin. I'm just worried about her, you know, with Gary hanging around and everything.
Well, I mean, he's not hanging around somewhere, is he?
I don't know if she's just imagining it, you know. I just don't want her wandering around in that state of mind.
Well, is Jimmy out looking?
Well, he started that job at the Pacific Star tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, assistant manager. I'll have to go and tell him she's missing.
Hey, look, she'll be all right, Jack. She's probably out with her mates, isn't
Thanks, love.
See you, Jack.
I'm glad you came. I'm really glad. So, what do you think?
It's an awful lot tidier than I imagined.
Yeah, well, I can be civilised, you know. Do you want to take your coat off?
Yeah. Just for a minute, eh?
Hey, you should take your coat off, eh?
What is your line of work, Oliver?
Ollie, please.
Someone said you were in management, I believe.
Yes, well, not the usual kind of management. Not grinding the faces of the workers into the dirt, anything like that. No, I'm the manager of Elton's Books in the city centre.
Oh, yes, I know it well.
They've got a brilliant section on food and wine.
Oh, I made absolutely sure of that.
Yes, we have to get all the latest editions for Belle.
Do you work, Belle?
Not at the moment. I'm in between jobs.
What did you do?
I was soft furnishings buyer at Niven's.
Oh, I love that shop.
Oh, then you'd love the Brighton store. It's much bigger than the Liverpool branch. I used to work there.
So you've moved up from Brighton recently, have you?
Well, not all that recently.
Well, we moved here about 6 years ago, actually, to Formby. Belle got a transfer to Liverpool, and I helped to set up the branch at Elton's. This is very good, Max.
I'll fetch you another bottle.
And this lamb's delicious.
Oh, thank you. I suppose you'll find this neighbourhood rather different from Formby, won't you?
Oh, it's rather nice.
Much easier to drive into the city centre from here.
Yes, much.
Chevrolet Chambertin. One of our better wines.
Max owns a restaurant, Grant's. Do you know it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, we've just recently won an award, Best Restaurant on Merseyside. It's going from strength to strength. But I think you'll find that it's very delicate, Gamay grapes.
Oh, when it comes to food and wines. Oh.
Chevrolet Chambertin. Very nice. But surely not Gamay grapes. Pinot Noir, perhaps?
Yes, of course. Definitely.
When I was last in Elton's, Margaret Thatcher was signing copies of her memoirs. I wonder how on earth you cope with all those crowds.
Well, the only crowds I was avoiding were in Venice.
Ollie was so determined that I shouldn't meet her, he whisked me off to Italy.
Oh, how romantic.
I didn't want her to buy a copy of the book. I couldn't risk any more of Maggie's influence rubbing off on her.
Ollie, please.
So I take it you're not a great fan of the ruling party?
Who would you vote for now?
Well, I'm rather tempted by Arthur Scargill's new lot. Say what you like about him, he's stuck to his principles.
I better get going.
Don't you want to see the end of this?
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why I came in the first place.
Oh, don't go. I'll get us something to eat, you know, a takeaway or something.
Gary, I came so we could talk, but all you can think about is war films and takeaways. Wasting my time.
What more can I say? I told you what the deal is.
I need more than that. You've got to show me you mean what you say.
I told you I do.
I need to be shown. Before I even think about coming back, I need to know you're being straight with me.
Okay, then. I need to know about Mike Dixon. Do you still want him?
I just want him out of jail, that's all. We put him in there, Gary. Me and you. We ruined his life. Now I need you to show me you're serious about getting him out.
If I did go to the police and Mike got out, would you come back to me?
I've told you. I'm willing to do anything. It's up to you. Right. We're going.
Hey, hang on, mate.
Sorry, pal.
Hey, Jimmy, come over here.
Come on, boss. Watch your backs, lads.
Jimmy!
What are you doing here?
Jimmy, what are you doing? I thought you were the assistant manager.
I'm sorry, love. I didn't mean to tell you lies. All this assistant manager stuff. I just couldn't tell you them just the pot man here.
You'll have to look up how Lindsay's gone missing again.
You check with all our mates and that?
What did it say?
I'll have to ask the boss if I can go. He'll love that.
Bad cough, Dad.
Terrible.
Where's Daniel?
He went to bed early. He didn't want to be late.
Encouraging.
How were the neighbours?
Oh, how would you describe them?
Different.
There was Max and his ex-wife and his second wife's father and 2 of their 4 kids.
Really?
Well, I don't think they can do you for it, but it is a bit weird. Anyway, coffee?
Yeah, that'd be great.
How about you guys?
No, thanks. I think we'll just get to bed.
Right. Good night, then.
Night.
Actually, Nat, I'd rather you didn't tonight.
Sorry?
Well, I just think it might be better if you took the car and drove Julie home.
What's all this? You've never objected before?
It's okay, Nat. Come on.
No, I want to know. What's the difference now we're here?
I'd just prefer it if you took Julie home. You can't always take everything for granted.
But we're getting married soon. What's the big problem?
Well, maybe you could stay at Jules's folks tonight, eh, Nat?
They're not like you. They won't have us staying there together, will they?
Let's just go, Nat, please.
Look, I don't want to cause an argument over this.
Yeah? You could have fooled me.
Don't you think they were a little odd?
No. I liked them.
Yes, but I still think they're a bit peculiar. I mean, I wouldn't have expected him to turn out to be some sort of loony left-winger.
Well, perhaps he was pulling your leg. Do you want a coffee?
No, I'm all right with this thing, sir. I think I'll get off to bed in a minute.
That's all right. Max and I'll finish off down here. We'll clear up down here, Max. Surely you're not going out. Have you seen the time?
I've done my duty, and having been suitably embarrassed, why not?
Oh, don't be silly. Anybody make a mistake over a bottle of wine?
I'm not talking about that. I was embarrassed about us. About all of us.
Well, I think everything went off rather well, don't you? What was wrong?
The farce of explaining us, this ludicrous 3-way relationship. It was downright embarrassing.
It broke the ice.
God knows what they must have thought of us. You know, perhaps it's time that we rethink this arrangement here. Hmm?
So, are you going to tell me what all that was about?
Oh, I don't know. This place is so small. I mean, it's not like the old place, and we'd hear them.
We could hear them in the old place. You've giggled about it before.
I haven't.
Yes, you have. Come on. It's more than that, isn't it? All right, I'll say it. You don't like Jules, do you?
I do. I do like her. She's a nice girl.
But
I just feel that she's hell-bent on getting married, that she's not bothered who to, and that Nat's just dragged along with that. She's got no spirit, she's got no ambition.
What's wrong with that?
And the whole thing's happened so quickly. I just wish that Nat was marrying someone, you know, more like us, not like the Bradleys.
So what it boils down to is you're being a snob. The trouble is, you can't afford to be one anymore.
Right. Ring the police.
Well, if we can give it a bit longer, can't we?
What?
No, I'll ask Mick and Sinbad to come looking with us.
Jimmy, I'm worried sick, for God's sake!
Mum?
Lindsay? Lindsay, where the hell have you been?
I've been putting Kylie to bed.
Mum's been out of her mind. What the hell's he doing here? Jackie, get that door locked. This fella's going nowhere till I've had a little chat
Mum,
with him.
there's no need. He's not going to run away again.
What's going on, Liz?
Me and Gary, we've been talking.
You what?
He's going to go to the police and tell them everything he knows.
Is this true?
This better be straight up, you.
Yeah, it's true. I'll give him names, dates, everything. I won't hold anything back. I'll do whatever it takes to get Mike Dixon back from Thailand.
A selection of Brookside videos is available in the shops.
I must be mad.
Why?
I don't want to get locked up.
Gary, I've told you they won't. They're just after information.
Oh, I don't know. And why should I trust the busies?
You gotta find one to talk about trust.
All right, Linz. Don't start having a go. I'm sticking my neck on the line here.
Your neck? Mike is in prison facing the death penalty.
I know, I know. I bet you think about him all the time, eh?
I don't want to go into all that again. I feel bad enough as it is. I just want all this over and done with.
Are you ready?
Yeah, in a minute.
In a minute? My son's getting closer and closer to the gallows, and you're standing around gassing.
We won't be long.
Gary, make sure you tell them everything this time, eh?
Will you still be here when I get back?
I've said I would be.
Because you made an agreement, you know. I make this statement and it's you, me and Kylie back together. As a family. As a family, Linz.
I promised. I can't do much more than that.
Oi! Get a move on, will you?
Okay.
Oh, last.
Daniel, come on, you're going to be late. What are you doing?
Trying to put this up.
Well, I don't want it up.
I thought you could display your Dalton.
Well, there's no point in displaying anything till we've redecorated. Daniel, down here now.
Belle, redecorating is way down the list.
Well, I'll bring it to the top.
Patience, dear.
Look, I'm due a tax rebate soon, and when it comes, I'm going to totally transform this place. This is going to have to go on the windowsill. You'll have to put a socket down here for it. Oh, God, this place is so small.
And not as many rooms to clean, though, eh?
Well, I liked having lots of rooms to clean, especially ones that open out onto beautiful lawns through French windows.
Belle, we're just going to have to get on with it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you look smart.
Very smart.
Not. Talk about spot the new boy. Is there any point in me going to school? Half the day is gone already.
Don't exaggerate. Anyway, the head wants to see you after break to ease you into things.
You make friends, Dan.
I've got friends in Formby.
And by going to school, you'll make friends here.
Can't I give you and Mum a hand to unpack?
Yeah, later. Come on, tell you.
I want to check the share prices.
Later.
Let's go.
Hi.
Hi, Nat.
If it isn't Simpson Minor, the SWAT of 4C.
You're all right, Nat.
I feel stupid.
Yeah? Tell us something we don't know.
Shut up.
That's enough, Nat. Let's go.
Jules is coming round this afternoon. Her mum and dad are coming too.
What?
They want us a chance to check out the new gaff.
But the place is an absolute mess. I haven't got any food in at all.
They'll understand. I mean, they've moved house themselves. Several times, in fact.
Couldn't you put them off?
Oh, come on. You know what they're like.
Oh, yes, we know what they're like.
Anyway, I'll let you know later on. Thanks anyway, mate. Cheers. Another one bites the dust.
No good.
Well, if I'm going to get anyone to take hold of me round, it would be an advantage if they weren't scared of heights.
Got many more to see?
Yeah, 2 later.
While you're waiting, any chance of getting rid of this lot? I can't do my workouts.
Oh, Mick, I've got to get back to the shop, haven't I? I've got my grand opening later.
Well, why don't you sell it then?
Because I sell white goods, not second-hand furniture.
Listen, I can't stay here forever.
Well, all right, give us a hand getting it onto the van and I'll sort something out.
Oh, right.
Morning.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I wondered if you had a spirit level I could borrow.
Yeah, I know.
Doing a spot of training?
Well, I'm trying to.
Hey, you're talking to the ex-Mr. Butlins here, you know.
Oh, really?
Well, it was a good-looking charms that did it, you know.
Oh, yeah, and a dropsy to the judges. Yeah, mate, that should do it.
Thanks, I'll bring you back later.
Hey, listen, you're not interested in any old second-hand furniture by any chance, are you?
Afraid not. We're having to shift things around a bit as it is.
All right, well, listen, if you need any fridges, washing machines, cookers, that kind of stuff, I'm your man. My shop's opening officially this afternoon.
All right. Well, good luck, then.
Cheers.
See you now.
See you.
Hi.
Hi, love. Hi, Ray.
All right, Jackie, how's things?
Oh, well, you know, up and down. Could I have a quick word, Mick?
Yeah?
I was wondering, you know, you're still looking for staff in the pizza parlour?
Well, I'm looking for someone who can drive, you know.
I can drive. See, to be dead honest, we're desperate for the cash, Mick, you know.
What I was going to say was I'm looking for someone who can drive and make pizzas. I'm sorry, Jack, but I need somebody experienced. I haven't got time to train anybody up, you know.
Oh, well, you're all right, love.
Look, there's a job going at the petrol station, you know. You could,
Yeah, no, listen, just forget it, Mick. I mean, I'll find something, you know. Sure.
See you now.
What did Jackie want?
Job at the pizza parlour. That Kay Beader.
Why'd you do that?
I know she'd have been all right, but unfortunately she's married to Jimmy Corkle, and that man just attracts disaster.
Just you make sure you miss nothing out when you get in here. This is the top brass you're seeing.
Look, can you just stop having a go at me?
Just making sure you're not going to miss out any vital details to save your own skin.
Hey, listen, I'm doing you a favour here.
Hey, soft lad. You're not doing anyone any favours. You're just doing what's right.
Mr. Stanlow?
Go on, get in there. I should be going in there with him, you know. Make sure he doesn't try and pull a fast one.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose they'd want any witnesses, would they, you know? In case things get a bit rough.
Yeah. I don't care how rough things get in there. Just so long as he tells them everything they want to know.
Is this it?
Sure is. It's a bit small, isn't it?
Do you mean they gave up that big house in Formby for this?
Dad, don't start.
Oh, come on, let's go take a look.
It's quite nice inside.
Well, must have been something that attracted them to it. Yeah. You go on in, love. I won't be a minute.
John, will you get back here? Now!
30 seconds. All right, lads. All right. Doing house clearance?
No, we live here.
Oh, you moving?
Well, no, I'm just trying to flog this stuff.
Oh, you're a dealer then?
Well...
Oh, I'm sorry. J.C. Bradley. Our girl's married into the family that's just moving in.
Oh, right, well, I'm Sinbad.
Oh, you're just off on one of your voyages, are you?
I'm Mick Johnson.
Very pleased to meet you, Mick.
All right, then.
So you're a dealer then?
Well, not in this stuff. White goods is more my line. I just took this as a favour.
Oh, white goods, eh? Listen, I just might know someone who'll take all this off your hands.
Who?
Me. I rent a couple of flats out, and I'm always on the lookout for this sort of stuff. So if you take this lot down there, it's just off Prescott Road. Fella called Stan will do your swap with some cookers and stuff he's got. I'll give him a call.
But, what sort of nicks are in?
Well, they need a bit of tidying up, but I wouldn't let Stan do it. He's too fond of the old gold watch, you know what I mean? But it shouldn't be anything you can't clean up yourself. And then if you're not happy, we're still friends. See you, lads.
See ya.
See ya. And thanks, mate.
Yeah, could have yourself a bit of a deal then, huh?
Hey, I could be in business.
Come here.
God, what are they doing? It's been ages now.
When things get this high, I like to get every last detail.
Yeah, well, let's hope that he's holding nothing back, eh?
Who wrote the man in the iron mask?
You what?
Man in the eye mask, who bought that?
Oh, do us a favour, will you?
Aye. Looks like a bit of activity.
Excuse me, mate. What the hell are they doing in there? You think they keep us up to date?
Well, we have to check everything out, don't they?
Who with?
Ron. The blokes that Gary dealt with, they're big fish. They'd be right on to him if they knew what he was doing in there. They'd have him in 5 minutes, mate. That's why the busies have got to keep it all hush-hush.
Flaming druggies and murderers. Scum, that's what they are.
Yeah, well, not me, Ron. Not anymore.
No. Well, I believe that when I see it.
You reckon they'll take him in this time, or what?
That's what I'm worried about. All these bigwigs doing the business, and my son's stuck right in the middle of it. And that Gary, that's what it's all about. So what happens now?
Free to go. No charges.
What?
I haven't done anything wrong, have I?
You planted drugs and my son's in prison for it. Surely that's a bloody offence.
Prove it.
Prove it? You've just confessed, haven't you, for the second time?
Ron, it's a trade-off.
A what?
And that's how these things work. He grasses, doesn't he? All right, he helps the busies so he doesn't get done. It happens all the time.
And he just walks away scot-free. After what he's done, he should be bloody locked up.
Oh, why, yeah?
Shut it, you. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, won't we?
Yeah, but what happens if he hasn't told them everything?
Looks like you'll have to trust me, won't you?
You've got some bloody nerve, you have. If nothing comes of this, you'll have me to answer to.
Right. You've done your bit. So I suppose it's goodbye.
I don't think it's going to end here. I've got some unfinished business to attend to.
Hey, Nat, here. Get us that little housewarming present, will you? Thank you. Here.
I thought you were going to do a speech, John.
Thank you, Anne.
Can you just get on with it, Dad?
Right. Me and Anne, and our Jules, are made up that the Simpsons are joining the Bradley family. And we'd like you to accept this as a token of our, We hope you're happy in your new home. Here.
Oh, we hope you like it.
Come on, Mum. Thank you.
It's speechless.
Do you like it?
Yes, it's so different, original.
I knew you'd like it.
Lindsay, look what are you doing? Don't ask, Mum. Well, where are you going, love? I'm just going. Well, what do you mean, just going? Going where? Lindsay, what's happening?
I had to do it, Mum. There's no way he would have given that statement to the police. This was the only hope.
Oh, no, Liz. Oh, no, love.
I gave me word.
You're going back with Gary?
It was the only way to get Mike out.
Yeah, but it's all going to be all right now, love. You don't have to go back with...
I promised. I made a deal.
What deal?
I'd go back to him if he told the police what they wanted to know.
Well, break the deal. For God's sake, love, think about Kylie.
I am doing. She needs a father.
He's not a proper father. Any man who'd do that to his own kids.
But he's a dad, Mum. And I'm going back with him. That was the arrangement. I can't go back on it. I promised, anyway. I told Kylie when I dropped her off at nursery this morning, so I can't go back on it now.
But what about Mike?
I should never have gone near him. Look where he's ended up because of me.
Lindsay, you don't have to do this. You can stay here with me. It doesn't matter what you tell Gary.
But Kylie wants to be back with him. It doesn't matter about me, Mum. As long as Kylie's happy. Anyway, when he comes back from the police station, I'll be leaving with him.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
All right, little un.
Where did that come from?
Don't be rude, Dan. It's a housewarming present from JC and Anne. Remember? Jules' mother and father?
Well, I'm very sorry, but I looked stupid on it.
That's enough, Daniel.
Don't worry. Art is a matter of individual taste.
Too right. It's a pity more people don't speak their mind like your little Danny, eh, Al?
Sure is. How was school today?
Boring.
New school, eh, lad? Flaming nightmare. I moved twice myself. Hated it.
I thought you went to grammar school.
He was, but it was too far. So the local school's fine.
No, it's not. It's dead scruffy. They've got no books and all the chairs are broken.
Make you sit on the floor, did he?
I'm sure it's not that bad, darling.
Come on, Dan. You go and get yourself some juice. Have you done your paper out?
Not yet.
Oh, new school and a new job.
Need the money, don't we?
I'll be ready for you in 10 minutes.
All right.
My dad.
Well, he's done his stuff. Busy seems to have all the information they want. He's told them all about the drugs, about the damn the lot.
What about him? Is he getting locked up?
They got no proof of done anything.
It's with the busies now, isn't it? Eh? Let's just leave it like that. So what's all this unfinished business then?
You're right, Linz.
Hey?
She's coming with me.
You? And where the hell are you taking her?
Back to his new place.
You what?
Come on.
We're still married, you know.
Jimmy, stop it!
She's not going anywhere.
Dad, please, I've made up my mind now.
Oh, is that right? Well, you can bloody well unmake it.
She's still my wife. She's coming with me because that's where she belongs.
Talk to her, Jimmy. Make her see sense.
Mum, will you just stop trying to run my life?
Love, look. If he's putting pressure on you, just say, this is your home. We're worried about you. Me and your mum. Please, love, stay.
I'm going. I'm sorry, Dad. I'll be all right.
And what about your rugby, Danny? I mean, do you play it at your new school?
No. Football. And they don't even have any nets on the goals.
What? No books, no nets?
They're way behind in maths, physics, and you haven't even heard of Latin.
Sounds like you're at Grange Hill.
It's all right for you. You went to a decent school, not some remand centre.
I had to change school as well, you know. I started off at Brighton, remember?
There's nothing wrong with a comp anyway.
Here. Might not be good enough for your Labour Party, lot. But me and Ann did all right.
Well, one can do just as well in the state school as you can in the private sector.
No religion or politics today, please.
It might help if you played rugby at least.
Look, we'll find a junior rugby team for you, OK?
Yes, there's bound to be something round here.
Some of the lads at uni play. I'll ask them.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'll have to be going now.
Goodbye.
Bye, Dan.
Take care.
Bye, Dad.
Oh, hey.
See
Don't forget that.
you later.
Bye.
So you think of inviting any of your mates from universities to the wedding, lad?
Yeah, there's about 6 on the list.
Yeah, plus partners.
Do you think we should rationalise the numbers?
Oh, the more the merrier.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought we were going to keep things small.
Yeah, we got talking. And as you say, things started to escalate.
Oh, wait, love. You have who you want. You're all we've got and you're worth spoiling.
What about your Georgia? Will she be able to join us?
Yes, I should imagine so. Well, we'll just have to give her a call.
Yeah, if she's not too busy. We hardly ever get to see her these days.
Well, you'll have to get in touch soon, then.
Yes, we were
Yes.
going to, you know, when things were firmed up.
You'd better get your finger out.
Oh, yes. You wouldn't want her to miss her own brother's wedding now, would you?
Oh, Sinbad. So, I take it your new business is finally about to roll.
Yeah, it looks that way, Bing. I've been doing house clearances all day. You're just in time for the grand opening.
Oh, excellent. Well, best of luck with it and all that. I'm sure it'll be a big success.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Yeah, I hope I do as well as your Pat did, eh?
Well, I've got every faith in you, old son.
Right, well, this is it. Here we go.
What are you going to do? Carry it over the threshold?
Oh.
Hey, we could do, couldn't we, yeah?
I wouldn't advise it, you know. A slip disc could put you on your back for months.
Might not be a bad idea, like. There we go. Right. Tell you what, on second thoughts, yeah, Bing, would you do the honours?
Me?
Of course.
well, yes, I'd be delighted. Right, well, gives me great pleasure to declare that...
Come on,
That Thomas Henry Edward Sweeney...
Purveyors of fine second-hand cookers and fridges.
...is officially open. Right. It's a bit of a technical hitch.
Right. The shop's open.
Belle said she doesn't want any alterations.
Well, they all say that, don't they all? Anyway, I'd do it at cost, forget the VAT, and my lad here can draw up the plans. That'd be good practice for him.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Show my burgeoning architectural skill.
Well, if my opinion counts for anything in these matters, I'd go for the iris design for the invitations. A bit more subtle than the others.
They're a bit bland, aren't they? What do you think, Nat?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, they all look the same to me. Anyway, there's no need to make a decision yet.
Nice house. Only think about those alterations, OK? Thanks, love.
Thanks for coming. You must give us your daughter's address so we can send the invite to her.
Yeah, Nat will pass it on.
I'll just pop to the loo. It won't be a minute.
I think I'll come with you. Jill's can drop us back. I'll just get my keys.
Yeah, OK. We'll be seeing you.
OK. Well, we'll see you soon.
So pleased you could come. It's very nice.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure.
That's great.
OK.
I don't believe it, do you?
It's absolutely tiny, isn't it? Oh, cool.
There's something odd there. I mean, you don't swap a gun for a pea shooter. I thought our Jules was marrying into class.
So did I. Well, we just hope that Nat ends up with his own architect business. Oh, Jules is used to better than this.
Yeah, I mean, she's used to a touch of class, isn't she, love?
Thank God for that.
You know, I'm glad I didn't leave my hammer lying around. I think you'd have actually knocked that wall through.
Yeah, the car. Thought it might have been our Lindsay. Something should have seen sense.
Afraid no.
Do you know what? I just don't know where her head is on this one. That Gary must be putting her under some sort of pressure, you know.
She says she made an agreement. She'd go back with him if he gave the police the information they wanted. Mike being locked in that prison's killing her, Jimmy. She thinks it's all her fault.
All her fault? She hasn't done anything?
God, what's Ron Dixon gonna say, eh?
Does he know? Or just keep stum with?
Jimmy, he's got to find out sometime. Isn't it best if it comes from me or you?
Love, that would be like a red rag to a bull.
We're gonna have to tell him, love. God, what's he gonna think of us now, eh? After everything else we've done to him. Like the untouchables round here. What are we gonna do, Jim? Lindsay and Kylie have gone. We've got no money. Nobody trusts us or likes us. Is this the bottom line, Jim? We're not gonna sink any lower, are we?